Welcome to episode 44 of the Role Slayers podcast. We're right into it today. We wanna play the game because we've been haggling all last episode and talking to Rick, and that's pretty much it.
I mean, it's time well spent, in my opinion.
We can't go shopping now.
I'm
Well,
fine with
we're not gonna shop. We're just gonna go have them deliver some furniture to our house.
Alright. We gotta go punch something.
Yeah, no, that's on the docket.
True.
I'm gonna
That's-
buy a punching bag.
But before we get into tonight's game, Hayden has his lovely announcements that he just loves to read.
Oh, I was actually just at this moment wondering why I'm the one to do these.
He's not reading them.
I can't remember when I agreed to this, but
Forever
Let's-
ago.
yes, I guess.
It's because you're the marketing person.
I guess. Anyways, Eldritch Foundry.
You should do this one as Antoine.
You were.
Oh yeah, I'll do this one as Antoine. Why not? Eldritch Foundry is where you go to get your custom minis. The ones that you use to fight the battles and go to war on behalf of your characters. Mine didn't come out very good because I didn't spend enough time on it, but you sure can. At Eldritch Foundry, use our code ROLESLAYERS for 15% off. That's the only one I'm going to do.
So, what's the pig from Shrek or something?
Oh, I sound like one of the.
He hops and he pops and he blew our house
That's
down.
what it is.
Probably.
That is what it is. Yeah.
Okay, we did all this Foundry.
eviction notice. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
That's the kind of wacky sort of creature that if I had a world anvil, I'd be able to keep track of that and know where the voice came from.
There we go.
That's the pertinent details that you can store in there. Use it to write your stories. Use it to create your Dungeons and Dragons campaigns. Use it to anvil out your world. Worldanvil.pxf.
Do you
No,
ever
wait.
make notations?
Worldanvil.com/ no, I forgot how.
Yeah, worldanvil.pxf.io/Role Slayers.
Tyler, do you ever make notations on the voice or accent that your characters will have in your NPCs will have in your world anvil?
No, usually they're if they're important NPCs, I just do the regular DM thing of talking to myself in the car for a very long time. But
Well, I do that.
I probably
and I
should
don't
notate
DM.
that.
Can you attach voice memos in World Anvil?
I don't know, probably, but I do have culture notes. So, for instance, elves have various different cultures, and within the culture notes, I put generic accent notes. So elves have more Celtic, Irish accents, whereas dwarves traditionally have Scottish accents. And I have that in my world anvil.
Cool.
That's a great note, Tyler. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Yes.
That inspires me to keep better track of things like that. Let's see. What was the other stuff we have going? Let's go to the musical partners. That's what we have going. You can hear them right now, probably. You can't. It's not on yet.
Right there.
Well, there's also too
That's-
much guffawing and quilting.
That was funny. He's like, yeah!
The musical partners, such as Beyond Skyrim, Scandalous Short Halt Music, Celestial Aeon Project, and our good pals, the day one sound effects folks over at Sirenscape.
Yay! You did it.
That's the one. Sirenscape. We've used all those the whole time. Every single day. So, unless Tyler forgets about Sirenscape, which is sometimes, but we all get in the heat of the moment. Check all that out. It's for free. It makes your game better. There's playlists that Tyler has on his Spotify. If you look up his profile, you can find them and use them in your games.
Yeah.
That's what I do, actually. So, there's that. Patreon.com/RoleSlayers is where you get all the latest content. And let's check us out on social media. Social media such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn.
We're not on LinkedIn.
Yeah, we're not on LinkedIn.
Zach
yeah.
is on LinkedIn.
Zach is on LinkedIn. He wears a suit in his profile.
But Molly's not.
No, actually I am, but there's
Oh,
something on it.
well.
Add us, the Role Slayers, on LinkedIn.
Send me. You connect with Hayden Irwin on LinkedIn.
Oh.
I don't. No one's going to do that, so I'm going to put it out there. And if someone does, and
I bet
says they
some
know us
people
from the
will.
podcast, I will be shocked.
Kent, our friend Kent in the Discord. I'm
Kent.
talking directly to you. Add me on LinkedIn, brother.
Anyone is welcome to connect with me on LinkedIn. And also, we are on Instagram most of the time. That's where we post all the photos of all this nonsense, and where we do some short stories now and again. Reels, as they're called, as well as TikTok. And finally, we are on Discord a lot. So get that link in our Instagram bio. That's where you can find it. Click it, join us, mute the video game channel, and then have a great time. I'm really going to start adding that as a caveat.
I think it's important because
Otherwise,
people
yeah,
immediately mute the whole thing, and that would be sad.
No, don't mute the whole thing. Just the video game channel. You're in good shape. Let's play the game.
All right, let's play the game. Last we left off, the raiding party, as they are now called, freed Goldwyn from his own prison, which was a contamination lockdown of his lab. He was grateful as he was surviving on berry-flavored sustenance
of his
bricks
prison.
of his own design.
And he was
His
Kinda
prison where he
Yeah, no, he totally
Grateful.
deserved everything that
imprisoned
came to him.
people.
Regardless, he was grateful and gave you some magic items and pretty steep discounts on his
That's true.
wares. You begrudgingly took these, and he, unaware of your begrudgment, said goodbye. You got some lunch. You saw your pal Rick, the Warforged, new to life still, smooth-brained if he does indeed have a brain, but very enthusiastic.
smooth brained.
Yeah, you have a smooth brain when you're first
A
alive.
smoother brain.
And the wrinkles make you smarter.
Is that like a thing that you say?
I don't think any of that's right.
Smooth-brained?
Is it?
Smooth brain, kind of simple.
The more
You have
wrinkled
these
and gray your
small,
brain is,
simple-
the more like
The more fault.
Okay,
I'll
yeah,
tell you
no,
later.
this is a separate
I'll
podcast.
tell you later.
Give us the neurology, Teacher Liz.
Yeah.
regardless. You had a nice chat with Rick before he decided to walk due south. And the party had a discussion about making their home more homey, about what they want raiding party goods and services to be, about their upcoming possible journey to Biorient to confront Bimlax's smuggling operation. And then they decided it's time to buy some furniture. So, as you guys walk around the city, you're able to find several furniture stores of all variation and variety. Are you looking for homely furniture, nice furniture, or elegant furniture?
Homely.
Yeah.
Homely for me.
Homely for two.
Simple.
Simple, homely.
'Cause I would be looking for something wild.
Okay.
But then if everyone goes and picks something homely, she's not gonna pick something.
Or he's gonna be team elegant.
I know Visa would express he's got more than one stop because he'd like to get some nice, like, pots.
Anything kind of avant-garde or like out there would grab Zai's attention for sure.
We'll start with a homely place. you find a simple, kind wood carpenter, who states that he's able to furnish full rooms or sell you furniture by the piece. He's got chairs. He's got large like tables. He's got a custom kit for masonry if you'd like him to install a cobbled together fireplace. He's got all sorts of stuff here. Some tablecloths, some drapes. They're cloth and they're not fine, but they do the job. Pretty much anything you could imagine in terms of furnishing.
From that place, I don't know what Leaf was looking for, but we could probably get like a table. Or
I think Leaf is like looking for like a big chair
Okay.
and like a small wood burning stove.
Okay. He would quote you like, are you wanting like a tufted chair or just like a big wooden chair?
Like a tufted chair, like a nice armchair.
A nice armchair or a homely armchair?
A nice armchair.
When you say homely, do you mean homey or homely?
Homely meaning like not as nice, bottom of
Oh,
the barrel.
Oh, I thought you meant like homey, like a comfortable sort of.
No, homely means like
Plain.
Homely means
plain
unpleasant.
and kind of
Yeah. Oh no, I don't want
Not-
anything
not
from
very
a homely
nice.
store.
Then we
Okay.
would probably just request like a table.
Okay.
Because we would need like
Well, Zuck doesn't have a lot of gold left, so he's like gonna like play it like I just need a basic bed.
Okay. Simple wooden table will run you 2 gold pieces.
Oh. Great.
Visa will buy the table.
Yes.
This is like us for us to eat at table.
Yeah, like a
Okay.
kitchen table for the party.
Okay.
Would you like kitchen chairs?
We need benches.
Okay.
Because the
2
right kind of
benches.
party has benches.
That's 2 gold for 2 benches.
I will front it.
Can I get a nightstand here, actually?
Sure. Like a little rinky-dink. It's like
Well,
These
no, like
are-
a little plain wooden table.
these are plain. They're unornamented. You can see nails and like fusing elements. Like they're not ugly, but they're not
Just nails poking out.
they're
of
not
it.
particularly well made or beautiful. They're
Aesthetic.
not stained.
Yeah,
or
yeah, this
they're,
is
they're
just for
not
an intake.
polished with oil or anything.
They got character.
They're just utilitarian.
Cool.
Yeah.
A nightstand's gonna run you 1 gold as well.
Okay, yeah.
A bed will run you
Like,
3
would
gold.
Like, okay, I would like just like a simple. For now is fine, like a simple bed frame and a small desk and a chair.
Oh, for all of that, I'd say 6 gold.
Okay.
Would you like a hammock here as well,
Thank you very
Visa?
much, sir.
If this guy does fabrics,
He does.
cool. Then he'll pick up a hammock here, but he's gonna get some cushions somewhere a little bit nicer.
Okay. He'll toss in 3 sets of curtains for 5 silver total.
I can make a hammock out of that.
No.
So you-
In addition to the hammock,
Oh,
he's got
Oh.
like sailcloth and
Cool.
rope. He
Cool.
can make a hammock
sweet.
pretty easily.
Yes.
So you were really serious about that. You do sleep in a hammock most comfortably.
Well, I spent a number of years doing so.
Well, yeah, I thought that would like put you off of, you know?
Well, that's where I learned to sleep quite peacefully.
Yeah.
Did you guys grab your wagon on the way, and are you loading this up yourself, or are you having this delivered to your home?
Delivered for me.
If we knew we were gonna go collect a bunch of furniture, yeah, we would grab the wagon.
Okay. You guys
Oh,
can
we aren't
load
gonna
it
do
up over the
delivery.
course of the trip.
Yep.
Is there anything else we're wanting to buy while we're here?
Here, I don't think so.
Does he have a mirror, like a full length mirror?
No mirrors
Okay.
here.
That's nice.
It's gonna be a little more pricey, probably. Good on this?
Good on this one.
Okay. Do you want to go straight to Elegant, or are you gonna try and find just
Going
kind
up-
of a
going up-
mid-range,
Going up
mid-range place?
Were
Okay.
there any fun fabrics? Or were they
Fun
all...
fabrics?
No,
Not really.
okay,
They're just
cool.
simple dyed
Utility.
cloth
Okay,
and,
great,
and
yeah.
whatnot. But you will find some more fun fabrics as you kind of peruse this next section. Probably a small bazaar within one of the districts with various craftsmen who seem to be a little bit more skilled at their trade, or at least spend a little more time on it. You're looking for cushions.
This is where Visa will look. He's looking for like four or so like big pillows or like poofs
Okay.
that you can like sit on or lay on, and then like half a dozen pots.
Yeah. A set of there's a set of kind of dark deep blue like throw pillow cushions that are traced with silver threading
Beautiful.
along it. And that'll run you 5 gold for 4.
Sweet.
And then the pots, like, are you talking like glazed or like just terracotta or?
Just pots, but you know, nicer than the nails sticking out of wood shop.
Sure. I mean, several planters, probably like clay, given the region. Reddish clay will run you 8 gold pieces.
Okay.
Is there a mirror in here?
There is. Do you want like a standing mirror? Do you want a wall-mounted full mirror? Do you want a big chunky mirror?
I want like a full length, wall mounted.
Yeah.
So I can see my whole handsome self.
Yeah, a nice kind of darker wood, like probably stained and put some sort of sealer on the wood. Mirror is available for 10 gold pieces.
I want it to be studded.
Studded?
I want it to have a studded mirror.
Maybe I can add that later.
Yeah, I feel like go ahead.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So I feel like there needs to be some RP when Natalie's here
Sure.
because she would absolutely, we've kind of chatted about it a little bit, she would absolutely have like suggested we room together. Zai, that would have been a completely unthought of idea and she would kind of immediately love that. And I feel like Ori would have a lot of ideas about what this room is going to be. I'm thinking lots of fabric, lots of crystals, lots of weird lamps. I have a feeling Ori might want to make a lot of it.
Sure.
So I feel like, I don't know.
Hit it with a flashback.
You guys, you guys
Yeah.
can retroactively.
I don't want
do
to
this.
buy anything right now because I feel like Ori would kind of hold my hand and take the lead on a lot of that.
For now,
Yeah.
you two secure the goods that you like, and we'll go through what that is later.
Great, cool, perfect.
Easy enough.
Did I get any bedding at the other store?
Yeah, it came with a mattress.
Okay.
The 3 gold bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, at this store I would like to buy a coverlet in black.
Okay. Easy enough. One or probably 2
Like a
gold
nice
pieces.
velvet.
Yeah, like a kind of a thicker black velvet.
Mm-hmm.
Easy enough to do.
What did you say, 2?
Very, very dark, deep. It looks like whoever dyed this did it well.
Maybe it can have like the little crosses where you sew the fabric together on the quilt are like silver. So it has like little silver stars on it.
Sure, they can find one of those like that.
I will show you what I want on Etsy.
Oh my goodness.
I am not kidding.
Very like kind of like squares of quilted.
Just like
Like-
the cups are like.
Yeah.
It's pinched.
I love it. It's very Zek,
That's the quilting term.
But what
especially
I would
the like
want is-
silver accents.
It's like
Ooh.
jade
Watch out.
green and purple, but that's not.
Yeah.
No.
That sounds not my favorite.
I was like, I don't get it. Oh no, that's who I'm talking to. Okay, get it.
Yep.
Is there anything at the elegant showroom that anyone's buying besides Ori and Liz? Not Liz, sorry.
Big armchair.
Big armchair?
That wasn't me. That wasn't from me.
Some device somewhere.
That was my watch.
Oh.
What did it say?
It
It
picked
said-
up me saying, "Is anyone buying blah blah blah?" And he's like, "I'm not sure
Sounded
what you
like-
said."
Oh yeah, I was like,
that was Snip saying big armchair.
Big armchair, brother. That's all he's heard all day.
tiny armchair for when I get my own body.
We want a big armchair.
extra little arm on the chair. For Snip's little one.
Brother, we desire to reside in the big armchair.
I bet Ori could probably add it on there.
Regardless, you're thinking classic kind of red tufted sitting room chair,
Yes.
like very library smoking room chair.
Yes,
Very
I'd like
like
to get
not
that.
getting a bed. Just
That'll run you for a very nice showroom piece of furniture like this. It will cost you 10 gold pieces. Or I'm sorry, wrong table.
10,000.
22 gold pieces. That'll run you 22 gold.
This is mid-level. Mid-level stuff is
That makes sense. And could I would like to purchase a small stove.
Oh, yes.
Stove.
Yes, from this place or from the previous
This
establishment?
place is good, probably.
An elegant little
Yeah,
stove.
because I would like to pay them to install it in my.
Okay,
as
so
well.
this is going to be an install. Okay, cool.
This one won't be. Yeah.
This is your real life, Hayden. This is you with your heater.
I know. This is me trying to do this presently.
You're trying to manifest this. With an install fee, like a nice. Are you thinking like a thick cast iron?
Yeah, a very small one.
Sure. Probably about the size of like a propane bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I mean
that's
that'll
a
run
reference.
you 40 gold pieces
That makes sense.
for a
Okay.
nice one plus an install.
That's so much money that I'm spending on this cosmetic. I'm doing it.
Easy enough. You're able to load it up and at least skip the delivery fee, and they'll come and install it.
Oh. Okay.
Is there anything else we're buying on our furniture spree?
Does Leaf's room have a window?
No.
Hang on, let me check.
Oh shoot.
But I think we have now. We have beds for everyone, right? Minus Mert.
Yeah, because there were
Bed.
working
bed.
with
Yeah.
me
Because
if he
when we
comes
got
back.
there,
Oh!
the shop owner's bed was already there.
Yeah, it had 3 beds
And then we got the extra one
and your hammock.
and my hammock.
Any sitting room paraphernalia besides one big chair?
Well, that goes in my private quarters. That's
Oh,
my
okay.
work
Yeah,
share
We've got the
private
table and
quarters.
benches, and then we've got all the pillows, which are
Yeah, you know,
next to that.
So I would like
I'll
sneak up
chip
and
in and buy some like
think
a
about
couple
like
shit-
some like couches for us or something to sit
Yeah,
on in
yeah,
that
I'd
room.
purchase a couch.
Okay. Do you want to fully furnish a sitting room? It's probably easier than picking out specific.
Yes.
Yes,
Pieces?
yes, we'll do that.
Do you want nice or elegant or homely?
Probably nice, right? It's gonna get used, not elegant.
Sure. Yeah, I think nice would be fine.
Okay, a fully furnished,
Split it.
nice sitting room would cost around 35 gold.
Okay, if we split that.
5 gold apiece.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Wait.
That's not right. 7.
Sit.
5,
Six.
5, 7. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing 6.
7 gold apiece.
Okay. You guys load up your cart and realize you've got way too much stuff by the time you're done. But you can rent a small cart for
Zek will
2
just
silver.
carry his own stuff on his back.
His bed.
Yeah.
His chair and his desk and his mirror.
Okay.
He's gonna just like, okay.
Knock off 2 silver and you can rent a cart for your other donkey to draw.
Our mule is miserable right now.
It's fine.
You make your way back to your establishment unless you have any other errands. You guys have any other errands?
Let's go down the street.
I would look for diamonds.
I think you already looked for diamonds in Esaloon. I think that's why you didn't.
Not this trip.
Oh,
Not since we go back.
this,
Yeah.
This is a citywide. Okay, give me another one at regular roll. An investigation check, please, or perception, as you guys are out and about.
20?
Yeah, you keep a pretty good eye out for a jeweler that has expensive diamonds, and you do end up finding on your 5th jeweler a fairly nice diamond worth 300 gold pieces.
Okay. I would buy it.
Okay.
Visa's gonna chip in 100 for that.
Okay.
Great.
Hey, does anyone remember off the top of the head the name of the scary forest that we went through twice?
Faded Timberlands.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
It's actually spray gun.
Spray gun forest.
Well,
I think it's autocorrect's fault because I wrote Spaygrum once, and
yeah.
so it's like spray gun here and Spaygun here, and I was like, I guess it's called spray gun.
Because that's what I wrote first.
Yeah, like okay, and then later down I was like, oh, it's Spaygun. Oh, I remember having this issue and having to like fix it.
So funny.
Now it's spray gun, and I won't be able to say anything else.
okay.
What were you saying about the Faded Timberlands? Hey?
Oh, I was just trying to remember it.
Oh, weird. You guys make your way back with 2 carts of furniture in tow and unlock the door, starting to carry your furniture in, I assume, up the stairs. Gribble is puttering around. It looks like he's got a large amount of rope and is trying to twine it, but is very bad at, like, reeling it up. So it's just kind of a jumble in one hand and a lot of rope in the other. Looks at you guys. Waves, drops the rope.
Visa, you've worked with Rope a lot. Could you help him, please?
If you don't mind carrying the pillows up for me.
Okay.
No, Gribble, I'll show you this. They're gonna help with the things I purchased.
Okay.
Let me show you this. Small peg of wood. Look around it.
Uh-huh.
Makes a spool.
Spoon.
Spool.
Sorry, I'm trying not to laugh at myself. Yeah, spoon.
Sure. But it looks like this, and then as you're twisting it, and you've got a bundle in your hand, then you take the wood peg out,
Yeah.
use it for the next one, and you wrap around the rope that's bound in your hand.
Okay. Takes the stick, starts to wrap it around,
Keep going.
wraps it around his own hand by accident.
Reverse. Just that
Okay.
back a little bit.
This is stupid. This continues on as you guys come up the stairs to find sitting in a tufted, nice little, almost like kitchen chair, and just perusing a book, Cordial, who looks up as you're carrying furniture.
In our house?
Yep. Oh! Snaps the book shut. You're home. Hello!
Hello.
Why are you in our house?
Oh, speak about the job. Now a bad time. I do see that quite a bit of food. That is an exquisite armchair.
Is it
I
normal?
know you know this is invasive.
Yes, is it normal for kind of strangers to enter other kind of strangers' residences and wait for them without their
No.
permission?
No, but you're not a normal
legitimately
group.
asking because we don't know these rules.
Oh, it's quite strange, but I don't really care, to be honest. But
Alright, now that that's been established.
Well, can you at least you could come to our business downstairs for future,
it's not that
engagements.
cozy down there, and there's also that little dreadful thing.
Yeah, why is he letting people into our house up here?
Oh,
I don't think.
I let myself in.
Okay.
So, alright, we don't need to have words with him, I guess, down there.
Okay. Also, please do not disrespect our store manager.
Oh, an employee. Very fun. Very fun. Well, this job. I've got the contract drawn up. If you'd like to read it. Dot T's and cross I's.
Is it different from last time?
No. Same job, but just formal writing. With an agreement.
We told
Did
him
he
we'd
give us? He
meet with
didn't
him
give
in
us
his-
the upfront bit, did he?
No.
Okay, I just remember we negotiated for that, so we get an upfront bit, and then we get the rest.
That's correct.
Yes.
It's like 1,000 something. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was.
Do you want to call it 1,500 and make
That
it
sounds right.
make it fine?
Yeah.
That really does sound like what Hayden was talking about.
I think it was like 1,500 up front.
I think I listened to this recently. I think that was it, but we throw a lot of numbers around.
Regardless, he does unfurl a small piece of parchment. That's quite nice paper. Looks like kind of vellum, with some elegant strokes of quill marks upon it in common. Do bring in the furniture. Let's get this place ringed up. Looks good.
Well, may as well come help.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Stands up off of his chair that he brought himself and dusts his hands and then starts to pick up one of the sides of the couch.
Zai
I'm
would.
gonna establish a second
Oh.
bond
Great.
with Visa. I'm sorry.
I thought you said Liz.
No.
No.
I was. It seems like it's one of those types that she kind of gets off on slumming it a little bit, you know.
Look, some people feed on their own charisma. He's probably here to make some sort of show. But if that's what he does, then that's what he does.
Well, at least he's helping. At least we get that out of it.
As you guys are unloading and kind of setting up the furniture, he
I'm sorry.
occasionally. Oh, sorry, you had something, right?
Yeah, I would cast sending to Visa.
Liz.
Dad?
Help!
Why is he here?
And ask, is this normal for him to be so obsessed with making us sign this contract with him?
It's not surprising coming from a businessman, as he's established, so it's just something to read carefully and try not to sign too many of them.
Okay, should look a little concerned, but I guess be satisfied with that.
As you guys are moving in furniture, Cordial will on occasion say, No, that doesn't go there. That would look
Actually,
completely
yeah.
out of place.
Can I like while everyone else is bringing in my furniture? Can I kind of spend some time poring over the contract, like really,
Sure.
really looking into it?
Sure, make a general intelligence check.
Zach will
Okay.
carry lots of things in.
Sure. The guy to install the stove does arrive at some point as well.
Nice.
I'm gonna watch him,
Ooh.
watch what he does, and ask him questions about it.
Just like
Just like
as he's got like a wrench.
Like,
Just like trying to like
oh, so you just cut the hole and then. So this will make it toasty in his room.
Well, yeah, it's thick cast iron, so if you put some good
Okay,
wood in
now
there
what
and
kind
burn.
of tool? So you just cut this hole, and then how do you make sure it doesn't burn the wood? And how do you? He would just
there's
say
something
no.
called insulation. Yeah, I'll explain insulation to the
To the gift,
gift.
baby.
yeah. As that's happening, you're pouring over the contract. What's your check?
A dirty 20.
Okay. It's pretty legally binding contract. It seems like he's got ratification, at least ratification proxies from several prominent figures within Essaloon, as well as in Slowrenor of like, this is a business deal, this is binding, this is a contract, here are the terms, and then like some wording on like what happens if either party breaks this contract in any way. What if they fail to pay when services are rendered? What if you guys fail to render said service due to either negligence or lack of caring about it, for lack of a better term,
So
defaulting on it.
as long as we try, basically.
Yeah. And those consequences are, jail time here or like pay a fee there. It seems like pretty buttoned up legal language, but pretty above board.
Okay. All right, that's good. As we're doing this, and now I can talk to Zai. While she's lifting up furniture, I'll pop into her head brain and say, so the only thing I can think that would cause us problems with this is maybe as we do it, you might want to kind of, if you're interested in this, take this kind of scribing our activities. Should we get into a dispute about services rendered on the backside of this?
So, like, we have to prove that we're doing this job with writing about it?
No, we don't have to prove it, but if it came to a situation where we were unable to achieve this for some reason, we get there and it's just way beyond our capabilities, then it would be best to like document exactly why that is. That way we can come back and not get into hot water with this fella. At least not in a legal capacity.
Is this like normal for this kind of thing? Do you sign a lot of these contracts?
No, honestly, this is the most legitimate one of these I've ever seen in my life.
I don't understand why we're doing this. Like, why we can't just like, okay, maybe, and then go off and maybe do it or not?
Well, it's a matter of, well, the contractual obligation is to make sure that we actually do it, you know? Like,
What if we can't though?
Well, if we can't, then there's allotments in there for that.
There is.
Yes, we can't, and that's why I say, if you document this and kind of make sure we know exactly what the situation was, we can come back and say we were incapable of dealing with this.
Well, like,
We don't get paid, presumably, but you know.
but then like it's fine and we don't get like hanged or something.
No, we would really have to get pretty bad and mess up in a serious way to get in serious trouble.
No
So-
no language of any execution in this contract.
No, the worst that would happen, maybe we spend a few nights in jail and owe him money, which would really be unfortunate.
Oh, but like nothing is going to kill us if we do something wrong.
Not from this document, but yeah, outside of that, who knows?
And it's like definitely not magic or anything weird like that.
Is it magic or anything weird? It's just a piece of paper.
It just looks like a piece of paper.
You have no idea if it's magic or not.
I'm gonna try to use I'm gonna feel it and feel the magics.
Okay, make an Arcana check? Question mark?
22.
Feels like paper. You
I
can't
was
feel
more
any
using
arcane.
that as like a blanket term of like, I'm holding it up and trying to feel if there's like latent magical energies about it.
Yeah. You don't feel any latent magical energy. You don't feel any glyphs kind of emblazoned into it or anything.
I think it's just a piece of paper. Honestly, this one doesn't seem like it seems like it'll do us good to sign it. Because
Okay,
on the
but
back
for
end,
real, does this guy give you the heebie-jeebies? How attractive is he?
Pretty attractive.
Like, I don't like him. His face looks too good. He keeps sneaking into places. He acts like he knows us, but he doesn't. Is this like, oh, Zai, you need to just chill out? Or is it like, oh, this guy is a weirdo, maybe we have to be careful?
I think he's definitely a weirdo and that we ought to be a little cautious. I think that you'll find in this line of work, a lot of people are.
As you guys are having this conversation, he is directing the feng shui of your home in the background.
If he comes to my room to like tell me what to do, I'm gonna do the opposite. Like, no, I like my bed here, like covering up the window.
And
No, it doesn't. It should be.
He's like Phineas, but way worse somehow.
If he offers anything to Visa, Visa will just kind of like nod, like, that's nice. And like put
Like,
him
I
exactly
hate
where he
him
was putting them.
so-
You do
wow.
overhear like him just curiously asking Visa, so why the hammock instead of like a bed?
God, I
Just
wanna
stuff like that.
Punch him so bad.
Just do it. I like it.
Remind me what he looks like. He got red hair,
No, just kind
No.
of like dark curly hair,
dark curly hair.
shorter cut, kind of a chiseled jawline, paler skin, kind of a prominent nose.
Okay, I hate him. Sounds terrible.
He's always smiling.
If Brandon had a more chiseled jaw, I'm like, I don't know. This sounds like my husband.
So as you guys are going through the
Okay,
contract, setting up the thing, he'll eventually turn over and say, "I find everything amenable."
Yeah, I'm not finding anything too odd.
Oh,
It
good.
seems straightforward, decent contract as I ever signed.
And I forget your name.
Oh, we can dispense with the niceties, you and me. You know I'm Leaf.
Oh, okay. Yes, I did. But it's fun to play.
I
with
kind of
charade.
assumed you probably did. Person of your station.
Sure. It's fun. I like it. theatrics. Well. If that is amenable, I'll put, the undersigned, Lee, Visa, Zek, and Zai. No short for anything, by the way.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Well, please elaborate.
Mine is short for Vroktalzik.
Vroktalzik. That's nice. Very githy. Anyway, he writes perfectly spelling your name, Vroktalzik, and Zai's name as well. Okay, there's the undersigned, and now
Wait,
you just.
What
sign your name.
does he spell for my name?
Do you give your full name or no?
If he like specifically requests it, she would.
He asked for both of you to elaborate.
If Zach
You don't have
did,
to.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Okay, he'll write all your names as well as Ori's. So now you just and he hands a very nice quill out to anyone who would like to sign.
Visa will go ahead and take it and sign.
Okay, well, nice. Now, let's see if you can handle Binlax. It'll be fun.
Wait, I thought we were just busting up the smuggling ring. We aren't going to head with a Bitmax, right?
Oh, you don't have to. I'm not here to tell you how to take down the smuggling ring. If you can do that without eliminating Binlax, more power to you, I guess. Though, I don't really like the fellow.
Wait, who is Bimlax?
Is that the
beholder.
The beholder.
Who's Biori?
Biorand is a place.
Oh.
Yes.
I wrote this down wrong in my notes. Okay. Cool.
All right, well,
Just switch them to the land of Bimlar.
Yeah, I think so. That's what I wrote down. Okay.
with our business concluded, I'm going to hold out my hand and shake his hand.
Oh, sure. I love a good shake. Just with two hands grasps and shakes your hand.
Well, we're gonna run somebody out along the way. Do a little escort mission on the road.
Oh,
but
fun.
we'll be getting to it post haste.
Who are you running out, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh,
And where?
we don't know if he's asked for any privacy yet.
Oh, word. I understand.
But if we run into you again later and he's comfortable with us passing that along, we'll be sure to.
Oh, sure. If you're headed back west.
Or if it pertains to the nature of our work in Bjorn.
Sure. Well, it's the wrong way, but if that way is your path, then perhaps we'll see each other soon. That'd be fun. We can play dice or drink or gamble.
Zai would have a like trying really hard to not make a stank face this whole time face.
Zach is like arms crossed.
Actually, I feel like you need to roll something to decide how good that face looks.
I'm gonna check.
You got me too?
What
Roll
should it be?
charisma.
How well you're hiding your stank face?
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about.
Zach's not trying. He's just like furrowed brow staring at this guy.
Yeah.
He's one trait.
Yes, I will pray.
Right here.
Ooh. +4, 10.
Okay. As he's like saying his goodbyes, he notices you guys with your stank faces and goes, out with it. What's wrong?
I just don't like you.
Oh, that's fine.
I know. Please leave.
Okay, well, standard gift crankiness, I see. Have a good one.
I'm gonna
Jaunts down.
Misty
Stairs.
step and get to the front door before him.
Oh, hello again.
And I will open it. And I will stand there and just look at him as he leaves.
Courtesy. Jauntily walks out the door.
Do you guys hate him? Or is it just me?
Not
I don't know
nearly
why I
as much-
hate him
I
so
feel like- I
much.
feel like hot take. I feel like we're role-playing characters who hate him. Because there's like a certain kind of adventurer who's like, cool, guy who's loose with the rules and loose with gold, let's be friends.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's it. I don't know.
I mean, he gave us a straight up.
I feel like Mert would say something like, I mean, if he's gonna pay us.
Oh, Mert would have loved Cordial right here. He's offering 10,000 gold, guys.
That's what Leaf hears in his head. Just as a memory from far away is Mert.
I feel like there's
pointing
this
back
like equity of like facade with like this lack of freedom or something that people that like aren't free with who they are. I don't
Is
know. It's
yucky.
like yeah, like
it's disturbing. You can tell
Yeah.
that that's not how he is.
Well, in the condescension and the
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, I have a baby in the world, but you don't get to treat me like that. Like,
Yeah, like
Oh no, we're on the same page. I don't think I care for him very much personally, but he is giving us 10,000 gold, and he has been pretty professional.
He has.
I'm still gonna do this job.
Yeah,
And, you know,
sounds
the
fun.
thing is so many of the other people we've worked under have not been professional. They've been like the city guard that can't city guard, or the
Mhm.
old counselor lady who's the only one that knows
people, though. Liz likes the people that are not good at things.
You just want people who are inept. This
Mhm.
guy has aptitude, and I think we all resent him a little bit for that.
That's it. That's it. Okay, great.
Okay. Well, that was a strange encounter, but
He does leave you with a copy as well, by the way.
Oh, perfect.
Tyler just wanted to make sure that we did this.
Oh, I should have got a writing desk. That would have been real smart of me.
We
Oh,
could
that's
probably go get one real quick if you want the writing this.
Yeah, I'll just have them drop it off, deliver it. That way we don't have to come back and empty it. My back hurts from all those pillows I had to bring upstairs.
5 gold.
From the pillows.
Writing desk.
Well, yeah, somebody had to look through the contract.
He's got a point. Somebody did have to.
At this point, coming up the stairs is Gribble with a spool half spun not correctly. Who was that?
He was a weirdo, and if you see him, do not talk to him. Don't let him in. He'll probably sneak in. It's not your fault.
Uh-huh.
We don't like him.
Okay.
But,
He's our new boss.
but he is our business partner.
Oh,
Also, he might pay. He might pay for some goods.
Perhaps as a
Or
different
really
approach.
services. I think his is the services part.
We may have individuals sort of like that, strangers, if you will, with business propositions for the rest of us.
okay.
And instead of just turning those people away and not talking to them, perhaps we give you a Dropbox or an inbox, where if they have a message for us, they
Uh-huh.
can leave it there.
Yeah.
You can deposit it, and we'll get it whenever we come back in town.
I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. I didn't even know he was here. Like,
Yes,
totally didn't know. he
that's
was there.
okay. He snuck in with magic or something.
I was really busy with that rope, and I'm sorry. I think I failed you guys.
I'd say
Oh, there.
as we build a reputation, there'll probably be more people using the front door
Okay.
and making themselves known.
I tell you, he's a weirdo. I can just see it. Not everyone is going to be like him.
Like, there's another weirdo you might expect soon, a wizard named Goldwyn. Might come to buy odds and ends, bits of meat and stuff. I think he said.
Oh yeah, he did want a lot of meat and also fat.
So you
You
might
know-
hire
Oh, I can
Me-
get that.
Maybe I could make some meat bricks to sell.
We should make meat bricks
Do you
and
think
sell
people would buy them
them.
from the general store
What is a
I-
meat brick?
I don't.
to use as a sustenance when you are?
They just get to understand how good they are. They will definitely buy them.
Can we back up? These sound kind of good. What is a meat brick?
It's, you get some meat and some fat and a small amount of grain, and you put them together, and then you harden it and cure it into a brick, and then you take it with you when you are traveling as a
Or even
sustenance.
if you're
He's getting,
out in the
really
field,
excited about
or
this.
you're busy working
Or you
and you
just-
don't want to stop and have to eat the whole meal.
Yeah, you
or,
need a quick breakfast on the way out.
Yeah, this would have
Yeah.
been great when I was in the army. They just starved us, but that sounds really quick and easy.
Exactly,
Right.
that is what it's for. You do a lot of cooking, and then for a long time you have
You
these
have
friends.
already
Yeah,
made
very,
meat
very
bricks.
convenient. Very convenient. By the way, just full transparency, I definitely squatted that guy's cufflinks. But meat bricks sound awesome.
Wait, how did he squat Cordial's cufflinks if he didn't even know he was there?
He came out the floor, bottom floor. He walked out the front door.
So
think
from
we
the
might be-
walking from the stairs to the front door.
squatted his cufflinks.
I think we might be wasting the talents of Kibble on the store.
Okay, you
So
know
we don't
what?
actually need to sell anything to anyone. We just need to get people to come to our store.
Gribble will take the cup.
You know what? Good on you, Gribble. If there's anyone you can steal their couplings from, it's that guy.
Look,
Okay.
you squatted them. It is
I mean,
different.
you're right. He squatted them.
But I think we're missing the important part, which is the meat.
Okay, I will show you how to make them. We
Okay.
can gather the supplies, and then maybe we can sell them ready-made to Goldwyn at a premium.
Unlike the rest of
Very
this
good.
one.
Very good. I
Yeah.
like this.
But of
You know,
course you can have
frankly, I
them
thought it
too.
was a kind of disgusting and terrible idea if they don't sound good. But it is a general goods store. That's the sort of thing we ought to be selling, probably, you know.
What
Well,
is not to
yes.
like, Mr. Leaf? It is meat and fat. That is good.
You have your protein, you have your fat.
Like you said, there are a
a
lot
little
of...
bit of carbohydrates is everything that you need to like
Bind
really
it together.
fuel your body.
I mean,
Also,
I
not
never
see
had a
problems.
sandwich.
There are a lot of general stores. This could set us apart.
We're the one with the meat bricks, the only
Oh
general
my
store with the
God.
meat bricks.
So that you can go on your
Look.
own raiding party.
What about
Right.
fish bricks?
Oh.
No, do not make fish bricks
Or
in this
fish.
store.
Holds up his twine with the rope. Or with the stick. Fish stick. Small.
Oh.
Compact.
Maybe we put the grain on the outside and we make it like a little crunchy and then it's like a soft fish inside. This I think would not be a cured thing. I think this would be a fresh thing, like a
Yeah,
a warm snack.
stop. No, hold on. We cannot. At this juncture, we're not going to sell. See, we are exceptionally far from the ocean right now. We are not going to sell fish in this general. No one will come here.
I
But
have a
we
I have a fish.
Freshwater.
Yes.
Freshwater.
And also, if we use dried fish for the fish bricks, that would be a lot easier.
Sorry, Jen.
I can't look at you.
All of this is above board until Kibble says, I have a fish guy. Sorry. I was like, cool, square cufflinks fits the character. He has a what? This man has trade connections.
He does now because he's the manager of a general store.
He has to.
That's why he got the idea.
Okay. We will stock cured fish, but we will not be preparing fish bricks until we can figure that out. I do think the meat bricks are good because adventurers come in here and they need rations, and that's about as good a ration as there ever has been.
Okay, I'm gonna just be thinking about this fish idea. I'm
Think about it
feeling-
all you like, just don't do it now, please.
What about a fish
Fire.
pit? Like a goblin pit, but for
Gribble,
fish.
go fix your rope.
So close to inventing ponds, but carry on.
Holds up his mal-twisted spool. Okay. Just like goes back downstairs, dragging the rope behind him.
Y'all ever heard about people who have like tilapia tanks in their basement? and
It's
stuff
very,
like
it's
that?
very much.
Tried.
He's trying to fish farm.
Sunroom, it did not work.
Okay, we need to get like a cooking pot for Kibble and put it in the cellar so that he doesn't cook fish in the shop.
Smoke rises, brother.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
maybe
fish
we
smell
ought to.
Carve a little chimney at the
Oh,
back.
there you go. Yeah.
Probably what we ought to do
I can
is
do
we
it now
ought to
that I
put
watched
that.
the guy put the stove in.
You can do it.
Well, you remember
First
how the
try.
tunnels lead like way down under the city to a giant empty space,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
a hole in the ceiling. Maybe he can cook his fish in the underground lake.
Yeah.
It's a perfect place to farm some fish.
Maybe
kid.
there's some blind fish.
Yeah. That can be the fish farm. The fish pit.
Squatters' rights. We own that cave.
I mean, nobody's there.
We
We've been
do.
there.
It's up to you guys.
Okay, Gribble, go put some fish in that cave. Fish pit.
I'll get my guy on it. You hear the door thump as he exits the building.
Oh my gosh.
What did we just do?
So this is where we talk up how fun it is sometimes to rely on the reliability of contracts. Because businesses
That's
like this
true.
well, I don't know what the rules are with Kibble.
Yeah, we don't have.
I
he's
can't
going-
wait to find out.
They're arbitrary, for sure.
It is possible that we are about to be the only seafood source in the entire city very
See?
soon.
See?
It's all tilapia.
There is
They
very
also-
little seafood here.
Get some
We're
trout.
selling fish bricks and fish
Bass?
sticks.
I was just gonna launder money with this place.
We're gonna be a real business.
Too late now. We're legit.
We're doing some crimes, but also not just crimes.
Yeah. It's the best kind of
It's like improv. Crimes and. You know.
Yes.
Kibble puts the asterisk on
And-
services.
All right. So we've got our fish plan. We've got the meat brick plan.
Well,
Actually,
don't get idiots.
I hate that I'm in character
I love
Well,
it.
and that I do things.
so he's got that taken care of. Ironically, as far as meat scraps go, I have some connects there as well. So
Gold
I'll
bread coming in handy.
What kind of scraps do you have?
and not high quality ones, but that's not what you're looking for these
But like, what do you mean?
barrels of meat scraps, and I can get them.
Barrels of meat scrap.
Yeah,
Okay.
technically I could have them paying us to take them away.
You can get chunks of fat as well to render down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and work those connects while we're here. Just let me take a quick circuit here. I'm gonna go talk to a couple butchers.
Do you need to go help, or you? This is like a leaf only thing.
Oh no, you can come with me if you want.
Okay.
You guys make a circuit of the butcher scene in town. End up with about 25 gold in your purse to take some
I'm
of
going
this off.
to. I'm gonna use
hands.
disguise self to turn myself into Leaf from my present disguise
Okay,
because
specifically.
that's
Leaf.
how they know me.
Okay, cool.
Or brick.
Did we just use meat
They
bricks
didn't
to
know.
legitimize Hayden's criminal backstory?
Yes.
Sure did.
It's now. We've gone straight on it.
Yep.
But
Kinda?
this is actually kind of legal.
I know.
Yeah,
like,
no.
like it's
Not
not
dumping
it's
it.
not illegal dumping. Now it's just like, yo, we're
Making
new product,
stuff.
meat bricks.
Yeah. Yeah,
Watch
meat
out,
bricks.
a saloon.
Yeah, and technically they're paying us to get rid of it.
You guys
so-
get 25 gold for 4 barrels of various bits to be delivered to Raiding Party Goods and Services.
on
Above
what
board.
basis?
Above board.
On a like daily or weekly basis.
Would you like that? On
Well,
a
yeah,
daily or
we're gonna
weekly?
keep
Well,
the
How many
bricks
meat
and
bricks
stuff.
are you
We're
gonna
not
be
gonna
selling?
be there.
Well, yeah,
we
but
don't know.
kibble will be.
We have to see
Maybe
how they
let's
sell
see
first.
how. Let's see how they sell first.
Okay.
That's a lot of meat
We're
bricks
like-
per week.
Well, now, whoa.
4 barrels, that's a lot of
if
meat.
they last forever.
Yeah.
They do.
That sounds like maybe
We can make a
monthly
batch.
thing if
And just see. All right.
I know you want to
Okay,
make
alright.
all the money in the world, Hayden.
Start-
Look, we make shelf-stable meat bricks. We put the advertisement in the sky talking about adventurer rations,
Yep.
high-quality, premium protein bricks,
Yep.
and then effectively our supply source is actually paying us, and we're able to push out meat bricks.
Yep.
I mean, that's definitely the episode title at this point is Meat Bricks, so congrats.
Okay, but maybe not today is what I'm
Fish pit.
saying.
Fish pit.
Maybe a different episode.
meat brick and mortar. I don't know.
We could probably ship.
Is there anything else we're doing with our day?
We should probably go meet our guy that we're gonna escort, right?
Or like go find out some more information about that. We haven't agreed to that, right? We were just told that we
Well,
could
we
do
don't
that.
have
No, we just knew that that was something that we
Yeah.
might be able to couple together because we were pretty.
Right. Who gave
keen
us
on-
that? Just the Guild Warden?
It was
Yes.
Yeah.
told us about it and told us where he was staying.
Yeah, he probably would have told you. I don't think I told you in the moment, but he's probably staying at Grey Pine.
Oh, you did tell us that.
I did?
Yep.
Cool.
Sounds very familiar.
Mm. Which I think one of you stayed at the very beginning of this campaign. I think maybe Visa?
Huh?
No. He's at Grey Pine.
Okay.
So
Are you,
we're
are
gonna
you guys
go there.
going? You guys are going there?
We'd like to at least, like, I guess, meet him and see if he's still asking for an escort.
Sure. You guys make your way to Obern's Respite to this technically an inn. It is, for those of you who haven't been by to see it, it is connected by 3 pine trees, hovering and extending around them. A kind of indoor style hut vibe. It looks to be kind of a large half diamond of gray planks. The supports built into the trunks, and it has a peaked roof extending high.
Like, you said indoor tent vibe.
Indoor, like Forest Moon of Endor Star Wars.
Endor.
Yes.
Got it. I was picturing Kashyyyk in my head, so like,
Yeah,
okay.
Kashyyyk is also the vibe.
Like, all right. I thought you said indoor tent.
That's
I was
what I thought,
I don't
too.
know what an indoor
A very
tent
prequel
is.
of you, Liz.
Around one of the trees, there is a spiraling set of stairs that you can make
It's
your
actually
way
a
up.
Thrawn trilogy, but that's fine.
And below is a small stable. As you guys pass by the stable, you do see among horses and ponies, they are also giving a wide berth to a stabled griffin of
Oh,
like white, gray, almost silver feather, and piercing yellow-orange eyes.
Ooh.
So cool. You make your way up to the establishment, Grey Pine being a cozy, crowded, warm environment of, again, like almost birch gray planks. Many elves, as well as humans and some halflings who are traveling through, staying here. But you do spot the man that only could be High Marshal Adon Richter. A severe-looking man with a large brow, darker tan skin, bald head, and big bushy white beard, but cropped, military style. Wearing full gilded golden plate armor.
Just
Sitting,
like-
having a meal.
Okay.
He's like stabbing it aggressively at his food with his fork.
How
Just
old?
kind of probably 70s. Pretty old.
Okay.
You guys
So I
approach.
would see him and be very surprised at his appearance and stop moving.
He does not notice any of you arrive.
Zach will,
outside.
Zach will lean over to Visa and be like, why does this guy need to hire protection? He seems pretty, I don't know, sure of himself.
It doesn't seem like this is his first travel. Being of his station and of his age.
He's almost as old as you are.
Well, we might be older. But he knows that he's heading towards an area with conflict, and so it's just prudent. And if his men are already there, or heading ahead, moving ahead of him, well then, it'd be foolish just to risk traveling alone.
As we watch him, like how are his mannerisms? Does he seem like a little barbaric? Does he seem refined and dignified? Like
Yeah, well one detail I forgot about his appearance first. He has a bright cerulean cape that's attached to his pauldrons.
cool.
As he's like powerfully stabbing these things with his fork, it's also quite high etiquette in terms of manners of how he's eating. He's just,
Okay.
this guy's strong.
Okay.
You said
But he
he's
seems-
bald?
Yes, bald with a big bushy beard, but cropped pretty well.
Okay.
And the beard is white.
What's his name?
High Marshal Adon Richter. But seems to be composed. Does gauntletedly drink a glass of wine without crushing the glass. So seems like he has, with his strength, at least enough dexterity that he's not.
Is
Crushing
he
things.
alone? Are the people? See,
Yeah,
the people
he's
with
just at a
him?
table by
Just
himself.
by himself?
Look at his armor. How can he eat and hold that tiny glass with it? Look at that.
And the cape that he has.
He's so stylish.
Have you two gotten this out of your system yet?
Oh, sorry. I just
Uh,
have not seen a lot of high
Do you need a
military
little more time
officials.
to?
Look, he just is a very impressive man.
Yeah. What?
You good, Liz?
Oh dear.
Nice into older men.
Obviously.
Well, do you want? I suppose we probably ought to go introduce ourselves. Remember, I will be Antoine again for this.
I was going to ask.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's right.
Well, you know.
You're going to be Anton for this whole time.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay. Well, let's go introduce ourselves then.
You guys introduce yourselves. Coming up to the table, he's still spearing at it and looks up, and looks back down at his food and looks up as you guys are standing there and sets his fork down.
Hello? Did Antoine push forward?
Yeah, do you think that's a good idea?
He's got a very big hat.
I do look pretty ostentatious. I do look like a leader.
Is there something I can do for you?
I just stand there.
All of us.
Hello, sir. The Celadon guard mentioned that there was a...
Wait, is this the voice?
Oh, yeah, thank you. I forgot. Hayden forgets. Leaf does it. Hello, sir.
Just switch the person. This
No, we're starting over. The first one did the...
下次小孩是小弟弟。
Stop that. The first one didn't happen. Hello, sir. The Celadon guard had mentioned to us, our party, we are some luminaries of this city, that you were looking for some assistance to get back to the front with all of your effect intact and you ready to go.
Yes. My griffin has broken a wing.
All this is your griffin?
Oh, yes, I am with the Gilded Lances. Is that an accent from Older? I detect, or are you from StarTech?
Which one am I from, Tyler?
I mean, technically neither.
Well, I know that. Which one do I sound more like I'm from?
Both have regional
Okay.
accents similar to that.
This
You stayed in StarTech for quite some time, though.
That's true.
Which has a pampered Austrian boy accent.
This is a StarTech role. I'm surprised you picked up on it so quickly.
A shame I'm from Older, as you can
Oh, thank
guess.
God.
But StarTech, I've always wanted to go.
It's a lovely city. If you have time, I highly recommend it. That said, me and my compatriots were noticing you do look very impressive. We were wondering why you needed our help to begin with.
Oh, well, I'm but one man. And even with combat prowess, 60 years of it. I started around 10, I think. Yeah. Just one man. And with a griffin with a busted wing. That is not an easy track to make unassailed and with my
Understandable.
life.
So, our task then is to keep you and I assume the Griffin also safe on our journey.
Yes, if it should come to that, I don't expect much trouble on the road to Spegrad. The Torvenbergen have focused their forces there, from what I hear. But I do not currently have brothers able to escort me. They are needed on the front. It has escalated.
But that does sound unfortunate. But me and my compatriots, raiding party goods and services, would be honored and happy to assist you in getting to your destination.
Do you have a list of references, or is it just the luminary bit?
We do. We recently assisted the esteemed wizard Goldvin. He offered to provide the reference for us.
I heard he was missing.
And he is no longer.
That as well. Perhaps this would be good. I do need to get there. Do you have any experience with griffins?
First hand, no. Beyond the books, I'm afraid not.
I do not have my squires here, so that would be your task if you were to.
Well, our respective Gith assistants over here have demonstrated a great deal of aptitude with both animals and winged creatures specifically.
I've not met any Gith folk.
We do happen to both have an affinity for winged creatures, he is correct.
It's no matter if you do or if you don't, he's quite well behaved.
Zach will just like do his little like prayer bow so nervously, like,
Please let me near the lion bird.
yes, you are so cool, and your brother's even cooler.
So, I would like to depart with haste if that is possible.
I believe it to be, yes.
Very well. Then I will see you in several hours. Is that enough time?
It's midday. It's
Afternoon, right?
Pushing evening.
pushing
Yeah.
evening. Would you recommend maybe leaving before first light?
If that is what you need.
Well, some of our more arcane members could probably use the night's rest before we head out.
Yes.
Yeah, magicians
the task
among you.
The task of Golden was only hours ago.
That is true.
Yes.
Very well. That is fine. I will have my things sent your way. Is that okay?
That is fine.
Where do you reside?
You can find us at Raiding Party Goods and Services.
And you are the aiding body.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good. This is amenable.
Do you require a wagon for your things, or they can? How many things are we carrying with you?
Just some saddlebags and a trunk.
Okay.
Not
But the Griffin can walk. It doesn't require travel via wagon either.
No, it's just a broken wing.
Okay, excellent.
He hit a branch as we were coming down. That was quite thick.
Cut all the trees down, that's what I always say.
Looks at you, confused.
And names. I am High Marshal Adon Richter.
I'm Marshal Richter and Visa.
Visa.
Gives a curt nod.
Zach will do his little bow and say that he is Roktazik.
Dalzek.
I am Zai.
Zai.
And Antoine. Antoine Johnson.
Antoine. That's not a Star type name. That's.
Only my mother was originally from Star Trek.
The Johnsons moved later.
Your father, was he, from Ormond, perhaps?
Thereabout, he was raised in a small village.
Old name. Names are good, they're powerful. I like it. I like Antoine.
I was cheer. I'm sorry. I cut down all the trees. Antoine Johnson. Names are bad. What are you guys saying?
It's D&D list.
Well, I will see you at first light at the northern gate.
I'm sorry, I should have laughed that hard at my own jokes.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Very well, I will finish my meal then.
Goes back to his food.
We don't awkwardly stand there over him.
Zach will like slowly back away.
As you guys are kind of figuring out what to do, he goes,
You're dismissed.
and then goes back to his food again.
So we leave.
Okay, you guys depart. Is there anything else you're doing as you're preparing for, I guess, a trip to Spagram?
I feel like we would, look at our rations and get ready for a trip.
Yeah.
Are the Gift siblings gonna make some fresh meat bricks?
How long does it take? Can we make them before we leave?
No, it's gonna take a while for that to set, but you have a fair amount.
I had a bunch, yeah.
Yeah, you can start a batch and instruct Kibble and
Yeah.
the ways of finishing
gonna
it.
rest-
we're gonna leave the recipe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you do come home, he does inform you that there are fish now in the pond.
That was very fast.
Yeah, I
told you I
had a fish guy.
You are so efficient.
Yeah.
Where, how do you... I don't need to know.
Well, I mean, he has a barrel and some water, and he finds some fish sometimes, and he puts them in there, and then he kind of...
He's another goblin?
No.
Oh.
No, he's just a guy.
Okay. Great.
Not that goblins aren't guys, but he's like a tall guy.
Like a fish.
Well, not like a tall guy, but like he's tall for... He's just a guy. Fish guy.
Fish guy.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Well-
now, yeah, you got like brown fish and like gray fish.
Okay.
These are not types of fish.
Okay, listen, Kill, I'm going to start a batch. We have some... Do we have at least like one of the barrels that you bought maybe has...
Yeah, they're all back
They've
here,
been
I
delivered?
think.
Okay. We're going to open one of these barrels and use it. I will start a batch of the meat bricks and show you how to do it and leave you with the... Once we get them into the molds,
Uh-huh.
there's not that much more. We just need to let them cure down here, be cold.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the molds?
Yeah. Brick mold.
You have
It's
the
like an
molds?
ice cube mold.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Ori like made one for Zek, didn't she?
I don't know.
Maybe? Back when we first were
She
getting
definitely
started.
like worked with you to make
To
the
make
first
that.
batch.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Wow, that must have been a long time ago. I have
It was.
never-
It was before we left for Nogbooze.
Okay, the molds. All right. All fine. All normal. All good.
Yeah, so I will show you how to. I will start them with you, and then I will leave you the next steps. I think I'm going to try a batch, maybe with some currants in it, just to see what happens.
Oh.
Oh, Zach, I
I don't
don't
like
know if that's a good idea.
Just to-
sounds like a bad idea.
Just a few, just to try.
Okay, let's try. Let's see what happens.
You know, different tastes
Should
for
we
different.
try one with fish?
I don't think we are ready for that yet.
Okay. It's a big leap.
You just keep the fish
Gribble,
alive while
Why
we're
don't
gone.
you okay, maybe you see this recipe, you see how it's made, you replicate it,
Yeah.
and then if you want to try some with fish,
Uh-huh.
maybe you try, see what happens.
Okay, maybe with the brown one.
Maybe with the brown.
Sure.
When I get back, we will work on the fresh fish with the crunchy on the outside and
Okay.
warm and juicy.
Yeah.
We'll work on that when I return. But we are going to be leaving early in the morning on our next adventure.
Okay. And by the way, the brown fish's name is Chup, and the gray fish's name is Lurv.
Oh,
You only have
there are
two.
2 fish.
Yeah, I told you I got a gray fish and a brown fish.
I thought that was just the two kinds. You got
There are some gray fish and there are some...
No, guys. Fish are expensive. I'm not squatting them. This is a legit fish guy.
Oh, you can.
What was it? Chop and Lurv?
Chup and Lurv. Yeah.
Okay, well, you just keep Chop and Lurv alive.
Yes.
I'm gonna eat Chup.
Wait.
No.
I'm telling you now, buddy, I'm gonna eat Chup.
Sorry, you guys.
How do you expect?
Kibble.
How do you expect to get more fish if you eat the only fish you have?
Well, I'll squat a few, I think, maybe, and then they'll make more fish.
All right, yes, you do, but you have goblin pit logic, right?
Yeah, it's
Put
a
them all
fish,
in there
fish
and they
pit.
multiply.
Yeah. They'll sort it out.
Okay.
But I think Chup is important for the experiment.
Yeah, you can't eat it though. You
Can't be eating Lurv.
don't eat lurv either. Just leave both fishes. It's gonna be imagine how expensive that'll be.
Okay, but Chup is a brown fish and Lurv is a gray fish. They're not gonna make. That's not how it works. You need the same fish.
Okay, he's not wrong.
Well, we don't know that.
If we don't want to
the
eat Chup, then I'll eat Lurf, okay? But I'm eating one of them.
Wait,
All right, we'll try to
hold
get
on.
two of the same fish in there.
Yeah, he was out of 2 brown. He had 1 brown
Okay,
fish.
maybe you eat both Chop and Lurv and see which one.
Which is better to raise? Yeah. Now
That's a
we're
good
cooking.
start.
We're cooking.
Words are coming out of my mouth.
We've started honoring Kibble's names for things way too fast.
See which one is better. And
Yeah.
variety of fish
I
we
think
want
they
to.
call that an A/B test.
Why do you know that?
Okay.
Why would I not? The goblins, we were A/B tested to heck. Okay? They'd send one group, they would get got. They'd send another group in a different way, they would also get got. Both tests failed. A/B.
Well, that is
You
what
know,
the A/B
guys,
test
I
is.
think more and more we have made an excellent choice. In our
All right.
story.
Oh my gosh.
Truly. This is a regular salon.
Is there anything else you're doing with this evening?
No,
I don't know.
Just making meat bricks with Kibble?
Go to bed in my black velvet bed.
You're able to settle into your comfortable abode, now furnished, now toasty warm in Leaf's room, which I guess he just claimed for himself. But you can long rest, get your spells back, get your HP back, and greet the next day. Sunrise.
No, before sunrise.
Before sunrise, as you head to the
That's what Jen
northern
said.
gate, the gate in Satyr's Court.
It's not a family vacation unless everybody packs their bags and grabs their pillow while it's still black outside.
True.
That's
True.
what my family.
Are you guys taking the wagon
We
and
go
the donkeys, or are you leaving them here?
You roll out in your jammies.
Should we take the wagon or leave it?
He didn't specify. He kind of made it sound like he didn't feel like we needed a wagon, but he did have a
doesn't
trunk.
need it.
Yeah.
I feel like we
Can
should
that-
bring the wagon. See
You
how
guys,
that's-
you guys do have his things delivered, and it is a small trunk that is could definitely fit on a saddle, and some saddlebags. That's all he has that he's sent you.
So I guess we're not putting any of this on the Griffin.
You can. They can walk.
Days by wagon. So if we're taking the wagon up to Winwood, and then I think it's east from Winwood
Like
Let me double check.
northeast.
to
Yes, that is correct.
Mhm.
Northeast of Winwood.
This is like 10 days.
I'm pulling up the travel map. Let's see.
From your world end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this road is really hard to spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days to Spigrin.
8 days to Spigrin. Is our wagon covered?
Yes.
I feel like 8 days of possible weather is a good time to bring a wagon.
Okay.
Yes, no?
Sure. And then once we get to
Well, I mean, if we are paid escorts and we're gonna get a guy somewhere, offering him some kind of weather cover probably can't hurt our chances.
Yep, that's true.
and if we need to do some kind of shenanigans when we get to try to do whatever with this smuggling ring, we might need some stuff. Or a wagon.
Yeah, that's probably.
And we can always leave it like we did last time.
The mules know the way now.
Bill knows the way home.
You guys gather your wagon and your gear and make your way to the northern gate. Standing there with Griffin is the imposing figure, about 8 feet tall,
What?
by the way.
He's a person?
He's a very tall man.
Oh.
Bert told man.
Very tall man.
8
Is he like
It's
part
like a
giant?
regular human man.
He's just a regular human man, from what you can tell.
He looks that way.
Wow, and what?
I
a
mean,
human
he
man.
doesn't look that way.
Like,
No,
this is
no
no.
man is 8 feet tall.
This is
You probably didn't see,
No.
you know, how tall he was also sitting down. So this tracks your kind of astonishment here. But standing there in full plate, carrying in one hand a thick, long, about 9-foot lance, and in the other hand a big Zweihander greatsword sheath.
Good lord.
Hunter?
Yeah, it's
There's right hand.
it's like a German two-handed greatsword.
Oh.
So it's got like a little like second handle
Oh.
in between the blade and the
Uh-huh.
hilt.
Okay.
But he's holding these and looks over.
Obviously,
Ah.
Molly.
Well,
Know a lot of weapon things.
greetings. Great day to travel, I think.
Yes, I suppose so.
A fresh new morning to start with.
Yes. Is there anything you need to do before we depart?
No, we are ready to go.
Not at all.
Very well.
What is the name of your griffin?
Oh, his name is, I had it, Tiengro.
What?
Tiengro.
Tiengram.
Grown.
Yes, Tiengrum. Tiengro.
Cool.
How long have you been with him?
Oh, I think I got this one about 30 years ago.
You always have a griffin with you.
Yes, I was a knight in the Cobalt Banneret before joining the Gilded Lances, or the Pewter Banneret. So, of course, I have a griffin.
Well, he is very beautiful. We will be sure to take good care of him on our travels.
He is a fine beast.
And pats the side of the griffin's like kind of neck where you would pat a horse, and it kind of just makes some bird-like sounds and seems to be calm and attentive. It eyes each of you in turn before turning to the road.
Smart, too. Discerning.
No,
He has never steered me wrong,
that
except
is-
into a branch.
So his thing, it will mend on its own just over time.
Oh, yes, it will set with some time and proper sling.
You cannot heal him and expedite this process,
How so?
like with the spell of healing.
Oh, I am not a magician. We have very few mages in Alder.
Oh, Zai would try to heal him.
Sure, what spell are you casting to mend broken bone?
A good one.
Yeah.
Good spell. Good spell.
Fixed bone.
I cast
Are
new bone.
Are you telling me that there are certain spells that fix broken bones and certain spells that don't?
There are spells that fix like physical ailments to like parts of your body, such as regrowth and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
So it would need to be something a little more than just a healing spell.
Okay.
What about a mending spell?
You could try it.
Usually works one.
Yeah, I'll try K. That works every time. We'll cantrip mend the bone.
Sure. Go ahead and don't burn a spell slot. It's a cantrip.
Yes.
You put your hand on the wing, and you do feel the bones, to a degree, start to snap back into place. But it seems to be a pretty compound fracture. I don't know if mending will necessarily fix it all.
That would be way too easy.
Especially, make a medicine check for me.
Well, it's a big thing, and I think mending is restricted to small things in general.
It is. I mean, you could burn it over and over again and try and get it all, but it's not that easy. The bone will still
I
be
might
weak.
make it worse doing that.
Yeah, it's a tricky process, and it's not healing magic.
I think my 7 medicine check tells me that. much.
Yeah, you don't think that you could probably fix it with mending, but you could mess around with it at least.
If I was a doctor, I could maybe do that. I'm
Perhaps.
not gonna mess around with a broken bone.
On a big griffin.
That's so mean.
It does kind of squawk irritatedly as its bones shift with your mending spell.
Oh, 1,000 pardons.
Just like sticks its head right next to your face. Eye like staring at you, unblinking.
Oh my.
As he's doing that, Visa will finish ritual casting Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And see if that will function with this creature.
Okay. What do you say?
He would just say, my friend means to assist you if he can. We're here to escort you and your master.
I gathered as much.
Ooh.
It's very good. Very nice to make your acquaintance, Tiangren.
Nods its head. Likewise, if you're seasoned and experienced adventurers, I think my master will benefit from this.
We hope that our collective season and experience will see you both safely to your destination.
Yes. I wish to be healed. I thirst for battle.
In time.
We will salt the fields of Spagrin with blood.
Well, we'll see you there.
Yes.
Go.
Not casting that the whole trip.
He seems to like you.
Shall we?
Yes. Starts to march off in that direction. The griffin keeping pace pretty easily. Go ahead and roll a d20 for your guys' day.
I got
Me, I haven't rolled anything today.
Oh, what?
We haven't done anything.
Meat breaks.
Not 20.
Okay.
It's a beautiful day, right?
It is a beautiful,
That's how that
sunny,
works.
splendid day as the sun
Okay.
rises.
Sure, that's how that works, Liz.
I just want to honor this nat 20, guys. It's not on the table.
We get all the way. We make like
Yeah.
4
We got
days
this
of
big.
progress in one day.
Yeah, you know, the winds bless you. No.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
It is a wonderful, shiny, sunny day. The wind kind of breezing through the trees as they kind of creak and sway. There's a nice stream that bubbles somewhere in the distance as you accompany this large, stalking man in his full suit of armor, carrying in one hand a lance, in one hand a giant greatsword. And the rest of your day goes off without a hitch. You come to the end of your travel.
Did we negotiate a price for this?
Nope.
You didn't even ask if it was paid, y'all.
We were so enamored by
You want
his
to walk that
shiny
direction?
armor.
We will walk you over
We're
there.
like, oh, okay, we'll take you there.
Can we please walk you there?
We just want to be close to you. And your bird.
He's got a certain magnetism. As the day comes to an end, he does unpack his trunk, which has a nice, large, octagonal, pointed tip tint of dark cobalt blue with gold ornate scenes of like knights riding upon griffins into battle and armies clashing.
Okay, the Cobalt Guard is a thing.
The pewter banneret is a thing. Make a history check if you'd like.
I'm just trying to remember what you've told us and
So
what I'm
you met
remembering.
up with-
Stormlight.
Cobalt Guard is Stormlight, but
You
he
keep saying Cobalt, and I'm
he is a high marshal, so
right. Yes, it's like
nope, not Cobalt Guard. Pewter
Pewter
banneret.
That's too long ago for me to know it's
Like-
that, and I'm like, yeah, that's a D&D, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
D&D.
You made this up, right?
Yes, I am Brandon Sanderson now. Sorry, Brandon, if you ever listen to this.
oh
I
my
am
god.
now, I'm now you. But yeah, he
Okay.
sets up this nice tent and builds himself a little expertly crafted cook fire of stones arranged in a circular cylinder, like pretty symmetrical cylinder. And starts to pull out some small rations and roast, like meat rations basically over the fire, tossing some to the griffin every now and then. With that, you guys can take your long rest if you like.
Zai would kind of just be staring at him enamored the whole time.
He doesn't really notice you staring. He seems to be pretty self-involved. But eventually he does look up and look at all of you guys, probably looking at him.
Visa's probably around foraging.
That's fair.
Zach's-
Visa's not super impressed.
Zach's
probably.
eating a meat brick, but staring at him, like not even looking at it, just like taking bites and chewing whilst like just staring at
Are you wanting to
Adon.
share my rations? I do not understand.
Oh, no, we have rations. It's alright.
You are looking over in this direction for a long time now.
Oh, I am sorry. I just haven't never seen someone as magnetic as you. You are just drawing my gaze with the armor and the weapons and the way you make your fire so perfect. I've never really been around someone like you.
The trappings of aristocracy are impressive to many, but at the end of the day, they are just two things: wealth and habit.
Yes, but I can tell you also know your way around those weapons.
That is true. I have fought several campaigns in my day, but now I am a gilded lance. I'm too old for the military.
We're a little bit new to this part of the continent. What is a gilded lance?
Oh,
You met these guys earlier, by the way.
Oh,
Mhm.
they were the ones that we.
The
Okay.
big camp.
Okay.
Yes.
They were very nice to
But
us.
they're not the military?
They are not a they're
They're
a
mercenaries.
mercenary
They're just
organization.
mercenaries. Okay.
they are not from this continent, so that would be with the confusion. Why?
Why are you here then?
Well, we were hired by the town of Spegren.
Okay. With the whole Dwarven brigand thing?
Yes.
That sounds pretty gnarly.
Yes, well, we've had to fight them several times. But we are, well, not me personally. Other gilded lances. I think I was alive for the first incursion, or the last incursion, but I was still in the banneret at the time.
I don't know what that is.
It is an order of chivalry in the kingdom of Aldar, to the southeast on the continent of Iadosos.
So I would just nod her head really big and not understand any of that. It's fine.
But many of the banneret joined the Gilded Lances as they are heavily aligned with the kingdom. Better to fill the coffers of our country fighting, dying as greybeards than to waste away.
That is very noble.
It is tantamount that we maintain our order with honor and dignity.
This is why I respect you and I am staring at you while you eat.
And he'll just like make a little prayer bow and be like, that's it.
I appreciate it. It is just discipline and privilege. I was not raised in Swaller. I was raised in a position to train with the sword and the lance, to ride the griffin, and I made myself something.
So you also ride on this beast.
Yes, it is a war beast. We fly from the skies with lance couched and spear enemies.
She would just keep nodding her head the whole time.
I would like to see that someday.
When Tiangram is healed, perhaps you will.
That sounds extraordinary.
I can sense he is eager to fly again to fight. Savage beast. My second favorite griffin.
Oh, you say this in front of him?
Tiangram is not offended.
Oh. Okay.
You had another one that was your first favorite?
I've had 3 griffins throughout my life, but my favorite was by far the one I had as a boy. As I said, I joined official military service at 10 years old as a squire, and grew up learning to fight couch a lance with that griffin. Had sandy, almost brown colored feathers, green eyes.
What was his name?
His name was Aldrich. Good griffin. Took a spear to the chest.
Oh, that is horrible.
I barely survived it myself. I was just down to my side knife by the end of that day. But that was long ago.
Maybe on our travels this week, you can give me some hand-to-hand combat pointers. I have trained a lot with my people, but we have a certain, style and way of doing things. I would like to hear what you have to say.
I would be amenable to studying the forms with you. Yes.
He'll make a little prayer bow.
But, I grow weary. These old bones, they do not work as they used to. So, I must turn then.
Good night, High Marshal.
Good night.
Stands up, douses the fire, and makes his way into his tent.
Zach,
You're able to.
well,
Wish
like,
she had mouse
tap.
fire.
tap Zai and be like, oh, I'm gonna study the forms with him.
That is so cool. Maybe you can ride the griffin when it gets better.
Oh, I want to
Maybe
read
we
things so bad.
what?
He's like a dragon, but with feathers, and probably won't catch everything on fire with his mouth.
Ooh.
Is there anything else we're doing this evening before turning in?
Taking watches.
Taking watches. All right, then we'll leave the first watch to next episode. Thank you guys for playing. This episode's definitely titled Fish Pit.
Fish
Bye,
Pit.
y'all. Bye, Jeremy.
Bye, Jeremy.
Forgot to do.